Do you remember when Beyoncé and Jay-Z threatened Jaguar Wright with a lawsuit after she appeared on Piers Morgan's show and spoke about them?
3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim Porter?
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, Piers.
Listen, like I said, Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to that.
I know. I'm just being honest with you.
No, you're perfectly entitled to your views, obviously. Kim Porter,
Yes.
a new book claims that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. What do you think of that?
I think people should really look into that more. I am friends with Albie Shore. I love him. I love his children. I knew Kim. We used to all hang out together at the Kit Kat Club back in the mid-90s when Diddy was first starting his reign. I watched that whole thing happen. And everything that Albert has been through, every attempt on his life.
It looks like we're finally getting a clearer picture of why Beyoncé and Jay-Z reacted so strongly, and it all seems tied to Jay's late mistress, Cathy White. Reports say Beyoncé thought things were over once she and Jay allegedly cut Cathy out of the situation. But like people often say, secrets don't stay buried forever, and this one seems to be surfacing now. Rumors claim Jay isn't only being linked to Cathy's sudden death, but some also believe she was actually Blue Ivy's real mother. The story suggests Beyoncé asked Cathy to carry the baby, while she used a fake bump so the world would think she was pregnant. This arrangement supposedly happened after Beyoncé found out Jay and Cathy had been romantically involved. Once Cathy delivered the child, it's alleged Beyoncé had her taken out. Jaguar Wright has been one of the loudest voices in this, repeatedly accusing Beyoncé and Jay of being tied to Cathy's death. She has stood by her claims. Official reports listed Cathy's passing as natural, caused by a brain aneurysm, but many people doubted that then and still question it today. The first person to challenge the official explanation was the blogger from Hollywood Street King, who also revealed Jay's alleged affair with Cathy. He said that days before her death, Cathy contacted him, saying she felt her life was in danger. After she passed, he launched an investigation and published his findings online, only to later be forced to delete the post. But nothing online is ever fully gone, and the article has resurfaced amid the recent buzz about Jay and Beyoncé. In it, the blogger said Hollywood Street King was first to expose that 28-year-old Cathy was Jay-Z's mistress, adding, "Don't believe me? Ask Claudia Jordan." Claudia's name matters because she was Cathy's best friend and is said to have introduced her to Jay. The blog even showed photos of Jay, Cathy and Claudia out together just weeks before Cathy died. This keeps Claudia tied to the story in a significant way. The article continued, "Yesterday I got word that Cathy Michelle White had died suddenly. I began looking into it right away and the details didn't add up. She didn't pass from a brain aneurysm as reported. An NYPD detective confirmed her cause of death was still unknown. At that point the case was labeled suspicious, pending autopsy and toxicology results." He also pointed out that Cathy's death happened exactly 1 year after he first revealed her affair with Jay-Z. According to him, a 911 call came from an apartment on West 19th Street in Manhattan, and Cathy was taken by ambulance to Beth Israel Hospital, where she later died. He warned it was too soon to call it an aneurysm and noted toxicology tests were being done to rule out poisoning, though the results would take weeks. Adding more suspicion, the blogger revealed that 2 weeks before her death, Cathy had been contacted by a major tabloid digging into her connection with Jay-Z. She gave them limited info but then called Jay, threatening to go public if he didn't meet her demands. Shockingly, just 2 days after Beyoncé announced her pregnancy, Cathy was gone. The timing didn't go unnoticed. Beyoncé's pregnancy news and Cathy's sudden death were so close together that many saw it as more than coincidence. Fans compared Blue Ivy's birth timeline with Cathy's passing and found the overlap suspicious. Then came the viral video of Beyoncé sitting down, where her supposed baby bump seemed to fold like fabric. Viewers were stunned, insisting a real belly wouldn't move that way. To them, it was proof something about the pregnancy story wasn't real. The whispers only grew louder when Beyoncé released her song Daughter last year. Some listeners claimed the lyrics hinted at Blue Ivy and suggested Beyoncé may have done something drastic to protect her secret, possibly even removing Cathy from the picture. That interpretation unsettled many and fueled old rumors even more. From Cathy warning she was in danger, to the questionable details of her death, to the resurfaced article pointing out inconsistencies, this story has refused to fade for more than 10 years. Whether the rumors are true or not, people keep linking Cathy's death, Blue Ivy's birth, the baby bump controversy, and now Beyoncé's own music. With the way events line up, many believe this isn't just gossip, but something far more troubling that still has unanswered questions.
Song Daughter on Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter album.
I love that one.
It's potentially a murder confession about Jay-Z's mistress, Cathy White. Buckle up. On August 28th, 2011, Beyoncé announced her pregnancy at the MTV VMAs. On January 7th, 2012, Blue Ivy was born into this world. In 2016, Beyoncé dropped Lemonade. Now, as we all know, Lemonade was a true album about infidelity. Jay-Z was rumored to have a very long-time mistress. People knew of Cathy White because of Jay-Z, okay? So here's where it gets a little crazy. Cathy White was known to be pregnant in 2011. Shortly after giving birth, Cathy died mysteriously in her apartment of a brain aneurysm.
I have a feeling this is related.
Now, even though we saw Beyoncé's bump publicly, there's a video of Beyoncé sitting down for an interview and her whole stomach just deflates in the video, and it's very weird.
This is crazy.
If you listen to Daughter, the song completely illustrates a murder confession. The lyrics in the song say, "Your body laid out on these filthy floors, your bloodstains on my custom coutures. Bathroom attendant let me right in. She was a big fan. I tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do." So fans are speculating that Beyoncé had Cathy White kissed after Cathy White had the baby.
What people are really suggesting is that Cathy acted as a surrogate for Beyoncé and Jay. After giving birth to Blue, Beyoncé is said to have claimed the child as her own and then cut Cathy out of the picture. Many believe this theory makes sense, since Blue looks a lot like Beyoncé, even though she was supposedly born through Cathy. Fueling the rumors even more, fans bring up a disturbing poem linked to Beyoncé's track Anger. In it, she talks about how far she'd go to keep her man, even mentioning that she would wear the skin and hair of her husband's dead lover. That line has only added more speculation about a possible connection between Beyoncé, Jay, and Cathy.
It's what you truly want. I can wear her skin over mine, her hair over mine, her hands as gloves, her teeth as confetti, her scalp a cap, her sternum my bedazzled cane. We can pose for a photograph, all three of us, immortalized. You.
As if the situation wasn't complicated enough, Jaguar Wright also stepped in, and she spoke without holding back.
Right now, Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday. Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you? You was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
So, Jag, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Cathy White.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress,
yeah,
who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm, just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the fuck was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is fucking you. And the boss's boss don't get no... Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get f***ed over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right, I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come. you, Sean.
Hey, man.
Weirdo.
Oof.
I don't get no what you got in your head, that neural link. You'll never outthink me. Ever. All I do is frustrate your AI. You can't quantify me. You can't even control your wife. You gonna handle a bit like me. You can't even control that goofy. You should have did a better job. Maybe she wouldn't have had to lose her mind on Cathy. Because you ain't protecting you. You're protecting.
These claims haven't been proven. They're mostly rumors and speculation. Yet that hasn't stopped people from blaming Beyoncé. One person wrote, "When I saw her stomach fold during that talk show, I wondered why she was faking a pregnancy. Then I heard Jay-Z's mistress Cathy had died while pregnant. Simple math, 2 + 2 = 4. They ended Cathy's life and took her baby. Honestly, someone should check Cathy's grave because I have a feeling Blue Ivy Carter is really hers." Another commenter said, "I think Cathy being pregnant made Beyoncé jealous and angry, so she decided to fake her own pregnancy. And from there, you can imagine how the story spirals. Now it's your turn. What do you think about these claims connecting Jay-Z and Beyoncé to Cathy's death? Could Blue really be Cathy's child? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to watch this other messy video waiting for you right here.